Okay, so it has loaded, and I'll zoom out a bit again. Right, okay, and I'll press play and see what happens. Oh, the AI still aren't doing much. As you can see, it says target cover here, 0. That means that the person that this guy is aiming at is in 0 cover, and you can tell that then shows you that he's about to engage someone, and line of sight would indicate that he's aiming at this one, the one on the left. Now the enemy is still a bit confusing. I'm not quite sure what they can do. They can move left, but that's very risky for them. I could move my shotgunner into position. They can't really move right, because this doorway, if they move into this doorway, my machine gunner will get them, and if they continue to move right, this machine gunner will get them. If they move up, he can still get them. So the only safe option for them is to go through this doorway. Bear in mind that this is AI, and a human would probably have done this differently. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'll change this movement. I'll delete that movement order and ask him to move further out in this next turn. Okay, now my shotgun, I've ordered him to stand, and I then want him to move over here, aim through the window, about here, move past, and then aim there while ducking. So this means he'll aim through the window, so he might be able to catch one of the machine gunners running past the window as they try and enter this doorway. And then once he's past the window, while glancing through it, he's going to, I'll move this back a bit, he's going to aim at the doorway while ducking, so if a machine gunner stays at the window, then I won't be able to get shot. So I'll simulate for you. Oh, sorry, this went a bit wrong. Why is my stand order not working? You might get a few problems and just... This is why you should simulate. I've now ordered to stand. There we go, he's now standing. Aims. Let's play that again. And okay, so I'll simulate this machine gunner running over here, and this machine gunner running over here. Okay. He doesn't engage them because he missed, however they're at the doorway, so he shoots them both. I hope you understand what happened there. And I will just adjust things slightly. I'll put this move aim order slightly. You can drag them halfway on a line. It's a bit messy with my waypoints, but there we go. So I'll try and engage them quicker. Oh, he just missed them, but he turns and shoots them. I hope you understand, see that happening, and I won't bother showing it again. I'm just adjusting slightly, and I will now prime. This guy, I'll just explain again. This guy's still covering this doorway. This one will stop any movement far right or upwards, and this shotgunner will hopefully cover any route they take on the left. So I'll prime, and here's what happens. Okay, and play. Oh, they didn't go left. Now, this was a big mistake that I did here. His two machine gunners started aiming at mine. I saw them first, so I could gun down one. But the other saw me while I was still fighting with the first, so therefore my machine gunner died. If you want to, you can watch it again, and watch their two machine guns when they get their targets. If you saw that. Right, so now it's a bit more iffy. I can't head left with my shotgun because again I'll be in the open. So what I will do is I'll just aim through the window, stand up, aim through the window, and the machine gunner will continue aiming through here. Now this is just to see what the enemy is going to do and how it's going to react to what has just happened. And where it starts moving to. So if he starts moving left, I can hopefully move my shotgunner out. If he starts moving right, I can move the shotgunner further right, and then adjust to see what the AI is going to do. And by the way, that's the full map. So I'm just going to leave it at that and prime. Okay, let's see what the AI does. Oh, by the way, if you had noticed, I hadn't simulated last time because it was such simple orders. even though they are simple orders you should simulate, I didn't, so it maybe fails, maybe this shotgunner won't stand up. Before, on one occasion I didn't simulate and my rocket launcher shot himself, so you really should simulate every single turn, even though they're very simple actions, just like moving. But there you go, my shotgunner did stand up, his machine gunner has moved slightly right at the doorway. So, and it's a bit iffy what I can do, what I can't do. So what I shall do is move my shotgunner to this window on his right, cancel move aim, move over here, aim through the window, and this machine gunner will cancel his move aim, move over here and aim. Sorry, do that instead. I like doing this method where he starts aiming before he gets around the corner. This is to give him just the edge over someone who's running past or coming around the corner, because as you might be able to see this field of view which this machine gunner has, this grey area is highlighted, and here it's slightly darker on either side of it. Now, if I see an enemy in this lit up area, I instantly see him because I'm focused in that area, and I can then start shooting very quickly. If I see him in the slightly darker areas, from here in an arc over here, it's in my peripheral vision, so if he's scrambling around in the rocks and stuff, it will take me a split second to turn around, recognize that he's an enemy, and then start shooting. So by aiming around the corner and then moving out, I've already set my focus on the corner and what is going to appear over there. So that's a nice way to get a slight edge over the enemy. Although now that as this is a tutorial video, I'm sure everyone will be doing that. One thing to note though is you should be simulating this if you're doing long runs, because when you are in the move aim order, you move slightly slower. So if this machine gunner had, say, run from over this window over here, he might not be able to reach around the corner, because even though it's such a short distance while aiming, it does make a difference on the time. So that's just a little warning for you all. Okay, well, this is what's going to happen, hopefully. My shotgunner runs to the window, aims through, just in case this machine gunner wants to run in here, and this machine gunner will stop anyone running right. Now this is going to be the last turn against the AI, so unless he kills both of mine, I have won this match, and if he kills one of them, then it's a tie. So we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. Okay, now this dialogue box is going to be removed in a later version of Frozen Synapse, because it's a bit anticlimactic to see what happened before you even actually see it happen. But as you can see, with 2 kills and 1 loss, I have a score of 10. Now this score doesn't actually matter, it doesn't change your multiplayer ranking or anything, and you will see what happened. As you can see because of that dialogue, we will know that none of mine will die, and this guy won't die either, so there are no casualties in this round, but I'll show you anyway what happens. He runs away because he's a chicken. Okay, well, that is how one small extermination round happens. Now, as you saw, it was unbalanced teams, random layouts, and so sometimes you may be outnumbered, you may be outgunned, but you can still beat them, although in this case I outgunned them, so obviously would beat it, but against a human you can still kill them even if you are outnumbered or outgunned. I hope this has been informative about the way to think in an extermination mode, areas of fire, where you would want to be aiming to cover different routes. Maybe you want to ignore an enemy early on in the match and then get back to him later on, anything like that. So thank you for watching the Frozen Synapse tutorial video number 3, and I hope you have a good time online.